So today we are making these really easy, simple peanut butter energy balls, and all you're gonna need is 5 ingredients. There's no baking involved. I will link below the recipe that I got this from, which is chefsavvy.com. And you are going to add about 2/3 of a cup to 3/4 of a cup of smooth and creamy peanut butter. I added 3/4 of a cup because I really like peanut butter. And then actually you're going to add to that about half a cup of, I used semi-sweet mini chocolate chips, and I went with minis as these are what I had on hand, and I felt with this type of recipe the minis work perfectly in these bite-sized pieces, and that is what I chose to go with. And then also you're going to add a cup of old-fashioned oats. You just throw that in. That's the beauty of this recipe. Everything gets thrown in one bowl and mixed up. And then you're also going to add, a half a cup of ground flaxseed, and then finally 2 tablespoons of liquid honey. And then all you do is you mix that all together. Now you can chill your dough here for about 15 to 30 minutes. If you find that it's sticky, I found I had no issue. So I went ahead and started rolling them into the pieces. I didn't find any issue, but if you want to chill it first, go right ahead. And what I did is I took my tablespoon cookie dough utensil, and I wanted to do that to try to make them as uniform as possible. It's kind of hard sometimes with these types of recipes to make them all exactly the same, but I was kind of trying to do as best as possible, and that is it. This is what you have. They're really, really easy to do and simple to put together, and I think that this would be fun to do with your kids as well. So what I ended up doing once I had them all made, at this time I did throw them in the freezer for about 15 minutes. I wanted them to set just a little bit before I was going to serve them. You could certainly store them in your freezer in an airtight container, and I think they're really, really delicious. I'm just serving them in a cute little bowl here, but the beauty of this is that they don't have to be stored in the fridge because they are non-dairy. If you wanted to make this vegan, you could certainly change the chocolate chips to raisins, perhaps cranberries, and you could also use almond butter. If you don't like peanut butter, perhaps you like coconut, you could add that as well. It's pretty endless, kind of the different options you could do to personalize it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. This would be great to put in your kids' lunches as they go back to school. Perhaps you want it as a snack in the morning. I think they're really good and pack a lot of healthy essential nutrients in this type of bite-sized delicious morsel. So thank you very much for watching. Again, the recipe will be linked below to Chef Savvy's site. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.